Hi, Lisa. Can you send in the next candidate, please? Thanks.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Brent.
Chloe.
Come on in.
Thanks. Here's my resume.
Alrighty, let's have a look.
Okay.
So, tell me about your last job.
Well, I'm currently working at a cosmetic counter.
Mhm.
I work there part-time in the evenings mostly, some days. So I'm doing that now, and I'd like to keep that going, perhaps in the evenings.
So you have your certificate. Looks good. Looks good. How long were you in Long Beach?
I was going to school there, so for 4 years, and I actually got my bachelor's in psychology, as you can see, with a B+ average. So I know quite a bit about the fundamentals of psychology and the terminology, and also I read up on aspects that interest me.
Good, very good, very good. So, do you want to spend some time on the computer and see how you do?
Sure, I'd be willing to do that.
All right. Let's see, what should we test you in?
He's on hold.
Now, who's this guy? Where is he at?
Parag.
Hey, Parag, how you doing? This is Vince Parenti. So what's going on? What's your situation? You currently working or? Uh-huh. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, so here's the situation. I'm looking for an assistant to help me research some information for a friend of mine who actually needs help in finding an alternate source of controlling a patient. We want to try to get away from the pharmaceutical approach and try to go more diet approach.
I think that's great. Yeah, definitely. Do you mean like in terms of herbal remedies or more like food itself?
Herbal would be as acceptable to me, as far as I'm concerned, as just food, which actually probably more along the lines of what we're going to have to look at realistically. But we just want to keep away from the pharmaceutical thing for now, if we can.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not possible, it's not possible. But
Yeah.
under current situation, we'd like to. Like to try to find an alternate method.
I actually did a research project as an undergraduate at Long Beach State where we studied children who had attention deficit disorder, and we tracked the ones that were given Ritalin, which is the common medication used to give those kids, and the children that were given sort of alternate, like you say, methods of treating it. And it was really interesting, and we found that a lot of times psychiatrists will just so easily prescribe medication without even exploring other possibilities first. And I just think with kids, playing around with their body chemistry is such a tricky thing, and their bodies are developing. I think it's really a valuable research area, and I'd love to be a part of it if you decide to hire me.
Great. Well,
Right.
you have all the tools, and I like what I'm hearing. So, there's a good possibility.
Okay. Well, what kind of hours, and is it permanent or just month to month?